Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge for the 26th of June. We are bringing in 3 sovereign officers responsible for my daughter's death while harming as few other people as possible. We are weak. Tough doesn't matter. But we've got a slipstream. 5 uses of a self-charging slipstream. And a swapper. So, yeah, that seems pretty good. We can't harm people, but we sure can run past them. Target flees is not good when they're shielded. So let's take a look at this ship. See what our approach is going to be. So we could lure them to the window, but that's difficult to do with other people standing right there. So even though this is really short, I think I want to just swap from the outside to start with. Let's see. He's got the key. That's a bit of a tricky situation because on one hand, using a slipstream will be fast. But the fact that I have to bring him in. Yeah, I think since I don't have any crashing, I'll swap in for now and play it from there. It's a friggin' glitch. Okay. Well, that went not according to plan at all. And the fact that we have a glitch tick makes me want to swap in even more. So I just wasted 4 seconds. Alright. And I would like to get what's in there, but... Well, do I try and bank on this having something, a crash beam or something? That seems like too much of a risk. So I'm going to return to pod. Swap with you. Activate this. Run down here. I'll try and stay in your line of sight while I move this. And then that should be good. Wait for this to unload. Alright, that should be enough. Then we can teleport to the nearest airlock, get a still shield, and a gun. But other than that, we can return to pod and leave. That could have been like 5 or 6 seconds instead of 9. Which is a shame. Alright. Explodey guy. Glitch dashers are a potential problem. Target flees is fine this time. Many sentry guns could be an issue. And we do have the stealth shield, which is nice. And only one entryway, so we can do what we should have done last time. Okay, I'm not a fan of this, but since we have stealth shield, it'll be fine. Then we can run down here. I got a crate down here, but that's very far away. So I think we'll... So we can run to here, and that's out of the way as well. Unless we shoot at the wall. Okay. Alright, so... How fast is... Okay, so we've got 2 guns. Alright, so... Stealth shield. Make sure that's not gonna shoot anyone. Alright. Now we're gonna shoot right at the wall. Steal your key. And being absolutely annoyed at that thing. And that thing. Might as well activate this again. Might as well activate this again. I'll go ahead and shoot here. And hope that you don't get... Okay. So what I can do is I can steal, let you walk forward a little bit, and then I can run down here. We'll be actually careful and not get accidentally shot. We'll run down to right here. Activate this. Activate this. I wish I had time to remote control the pod, but there's been a lot of these things. Alright, so we'll deactivate, steal your key card for good measure. Now, how do I do pickup? Swapper is nice. Now I need to try and do this without you teleporting. I realize I should have made you teleport earlier. Okay, that's fine place to teleport to. Alright, that's fine. I'll go over here. Get you to not be there, and then remote control. Let's see, go for the objective first. And cut. Realize that this is going very fast. Alright, and at this point we can leave, and that'll be like 6 seconds. Alright. Now, if it wasn't for the first ship, we'd have probably a decent chance at getting a perfect score of 600. Okay. Not a fan of these. Let's see what the ship is like. Target fleas, jammer gates, lots of guards. Okay, let's look at this thing. We have a secondary entrance. We've got a swapper that can maybe get us in. Might be worth checking out. This looks like it'll be a massive room. But then a swapper is really useful at the end because the target's shielded. We can get him to a window easier that way. So now instead I am going to approach it from the back. Okay, it wasn't a huge room, just a bunch of vertical rooms. So this seems fine. We have to go a bit down for there. Let's steal that. That's probably closer than going back up to you. So steal. Steal. Gotta go pretty windy. Steal. And then by that point the alarm will be going off and you'll be walking to here. If we're lucky, we can get you by the time you're right here. And we can swap with you down to the window. Otherwise, we have to wait for the telepad. Alright. Let's get this moving. Let's see, so we'll be walking. Yeah, so the only way to get you to the window is with the swapper. So we'll be saving that. And I've only got 3 stealth shields, so I want to be careful how I use them. Oh, gotta get a little bit closer. And then we gotta go up through here. This is probably gonna take me down here, right? Yeah. Ship's changing direction for some reason. Heading towards that. Alright, this one's got multiple potential troubles, so I'll use this here. Deactivate, steal. Do I try going for that? Well, we can see where the target's at. So the target's already pretty far. This will take me just over a room. So I can get you until you're about right here. Which might be doable. Alright. Let's do this carefully. Make sure we don't use the telepad. And in fact, grab the key, because that would be bad. Okay, this can be done. Once again, I should have... Oh, this time I actually had time to do the pod. So I messed up a little bit there. If it weren't for this sentry gun, I'd be fine. Oh man, that if the timing was just a little bit off, this would be super bad. Alright. So let's walk to here for now. We'll get the pod moving quick. Hopefully that'll be fine. Alright, so I do kind of need to wait for you a little bit here. Activate this. Deactivate the sentry gun. Looks like we're waiting for you, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what's in here. Steal a key card. Open crate. Shotgun. Oh well. Where's my pod at? It is flying. Look at how fast that thing's going. Okay, I'll save the last stealth shield for this last swap. Let's slow down there a bit. Activate slipstream. I'm glad that I have so many slipstreams. Escaping. I guess run to here. Activate the stealth shield. I guess that doesn't matter too much. Run down here. Get this moving. And I lost the slipstream, but this should be fine. Shoot out the window. Make sure none of them get tossed out. Captured, yes. Alright, shoot myself next, right? Yes. Okay. 9 seconds. So, yeah, a perfect score of 600 wasn't going to happen regardless on this one. Ooh, I'm very happy with that save. I was It's very hard to control how fast the pod goes when you're moving it at those zoomed out levels. But that worked out perfectly. Yeah. 25 seconds. Very happy with that. Could have been a few seconds faster if I remembered the teleport, or that I had a teleporting pod. But regardless, still good stuff. And King Redbeard, not too far behind, 28. And Renico looks like harmed somebody on his travels. And then we still have K-Sed to play. But at any rate, that's it for today's daily. Let's see how we did yesterday. Let's see, today was the 26th. So we need to go to a different galaxy. At some point I need to flesh out another galaxy, so that's got most of the stations captured and doesn't have any one faction completely eliminated. Ah, yes, that's right. I killed a man or woman by launching them into space. And I also crashed a door on myself, which meant that took a lot of time. Those doors stay crashed for forever. And so yeah, I predicted that people would go faster than me, and everyone on my friends list did. But yeah, 68th place, and I almost had a nice placement. Dan Schneider takes that win today. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.